Alright guys, this is it. We're beginning the streaming. We're going to start off with one of the classics, Banjo Kazooie for Nintendo 64. If you've never played this game, I highly suggest you play it because it's pretty great. Like, definitely one of the classics from childhood. Everyone should play. There's a sequel, Banjo Kazooie. I may play that one later too. This is my first time streaming, so hopefully everything's going to go okay. I'm going to pull up a stream on my laptop so I can watch the chat as well. So give me just a second. In the meantime, we can enjoy the great opening cutscene. Just a little more, hang on. Alright, we'll see if that's any better. Apparently the game was too quiet. Go ahead and test that one out. Alright, let's just tell it. Alright, let's get going then. If the volume is okay now. Gotta go with the classic Game Boy playing file. I mean, that's just the classic. There's no choice there. So I invite you to just enjoy this opening cutscene because it's pretty great. One of the highlights of this game is how good the music is, and it changes, like, based on the situation. So it's really cool because all the different worlds have different songs. Even different parts of the world have different variations of the songs. Just a good setup overall. Still trying to get a YouTube up on my laptop. It's just old and slow, so give me a second. So this is Banjo's sister, Tui. No, Tootie, I believe. It's been a while. Waddles the Mole. What a classic. Banjo's just on his butt, as usual, you know. Yeah, so this whole dramatic intro sequence, Tootie is pretty dumb, and she just gets captured. But what can you do, right? While this is happening, and Banjo's just still in bed. So, I mean, take it as it is. There's the chat. Hey, Mumbo. Yeah, so you get that whole dramatic intro, and then it starts you outside of Banjo's house like that, just like nothing happened. See, this music playing brings back just the nostalgia that this game carries with it. It's pretty insane. It's just, played this a lot as a kid. I've beat it countless times. Its replay value is great, even just to replay it to hear the music again. Totally worth it. Yeah, so her name is Tootie, I was right. Another thing to note about this game is a decent amount of characters constantly speak in rhymes, so get used to that, because it's gonna just stay that way. Yeah, there's a good amount of. See, we're gonna skip the tutorial because I already know how to play, and it's just a decent amount of time wasted. So the moves that the tutorial would have taught us are things like if you stand still and hit B, you get the fist, or if you're moving, you hit B, roll, or the double jump, like hover type thing. What we're gonna do is come over here, leap over that. So those are empty honeycomb pieces, and they just give you, if you collect 6 of them, like he's saying, they give you an extra health. So you're gonna want all those by the end. They're pretty useful, because then you can take more hits. And some of the enemies later on do a lot of damage with one hit, so it's really nice to have extra health. Before I go, I should collect all of those honeycomb pieces, because if I remember right, there's 6 in Spiral Mountain, but I don't know for sure. There it is. I think dude's asking if I want to do the egg codes. No, there are, in this game, there are like codes that you could put in the sandcastle and get like eggs that were for like an experimental game, I don't know, like mechanic in which you swapped the cartridge in the N64 of this game with the one from Banjo Kazooie, but they never like finished doing it, so the only thing you can do in this game is collect the items. You can't actually do anything with them. There's one in a tree. How's that in a tree? So, Spiral Mountain has all 6 honeycomb pieces. I'm pretty sure none of the other worlds have 6 in just one. Also, there's the extra life back here. Oh, almost made that. Okay, and then I want to say the other one's actually under here. I don't remember now. I thought you had to swim for it. Unless it's... Oh no, it's under the bridge, that's right. You do have to swim for it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it does that kilo animation, and suddenly we have extra health. Pretty nice. Again, we're gonna want that later. And it's also very slow moving around because we don't have the ability that's called Talon Trot yet, which allows us to walk with Kazooie's legs instead of Banjo's fat body. Don't ask me how the bird can carry a bear, but that's just the joy of N64 rare games. Little do they know right now, there's a lot of worlds to go through before we can tackle the witch. They don't need to know that. They'll figure it out. So, Gruntilda's entrance to her castle is just a giant version of her head. Don't ask about the implications there, because I have no answers. She's sitting there looking like a leaf, or what's... trembling like a leaf is the term, I think. This Joker walking around is named Klungo, and he's kind of her Igor servant. He's doing whatever. She makes that small crying noise, and it's really sad, and she never makes it again in the game. Also, if at any point you pause and then save and quit, it shows a cutscene like Gruntilda using Tooty in that machine, and it turns Gruntilda young and beautiful, and Tooty turns into a witch looking. They could just kind of trade, basically. Snag that, Diggy. Because you're gonna need it. There's pictures are a big part of this game too. There's always pictures everywhere. That one doesn't mean anything, but most of them do. You're gonna want to waltz up this hill. Music changes, so you know the world is on its way. You smack your puzzle pieces into the pictures. Sorry, let me use correct terminology. Jigsaw pieces. I'll tell you how to do it, because it's the first time. But once the picture's filled in, as you'll see, the door to the world opens. And that is how the progression in this game works. So, that's it. The video can end. Progression in Banjo Kazooie 101. Yeah, so each world, well, most of the worlds, especially the beginning, have moves that Bottles likes to teach you that are new. And you have to find his molehill like before and talk to him, and he'll teach you how to do stuff. Which may sound redundant, but you can't beat the game without him, so at some point or another you have to get him. This guy will knock you out, and you can't actually ever hurt him. Like, Oops, I just missed him. Oh boy. You know, we'll leave him. You can't hurt him. That's all that matters. These things, if you bust those open, you get health refills. We got Donkey Kong going here. You just have to stand on these orange icons, and then he'll toss orange at you. I just really think they're grapefruits, if I remember. That gives you this. Yeah, so there's 10 jigsaw pieces in each world. This is why you don't stop to read chat. What you're gonna want to do here is jump up there, snag it. Maybe it's a tangerine. Oh, it is an orange. The unnamed citrus fruit. You give it to this baby chimp. Somehow his weight was holding down an enormous log. Temporary suspension is the weight for 64 games, I guess. Or rare games at least. Grab some eggs. Can't actually do anything unless this is where we come from. Oh yeah, this is it. The Bottles and Kazooie just sit and exchange insults constantly. Some of them are laugh-worthy. They're real knee slappers. And others are just things that children would call each other. So, if you're worried that this is some Conker's Bad Fur Day, like adult content, it's not. It's Banjo Kazooie, and everything is cartoons. So, yes, before we go to Conga, actually, I did this in the wrong order because I don't have a Peak Buster yet. Whoa. Or the Talon Trot, so we can't go up that hill either. We're gonna go this way instead. When I was a kid, I didn't actually think you could walk up that without the Talon Trot, so imagine my surprise. Also, most of the enemies in the game, if you kill them, will drop health. I would say all of them, but then I'd probably end up being wrong. These guys have notes on top of them. Yeah, and then something I didn't actually know as a kid is that they have notes in them too. And so I could never get all of them on this world because I didn't realize they were inside. If you missed that little string of text there from the token, those are called Mumbo tokens. They're just kind of located around the map. And or not just the map, but like everywhere in the game. And if you get enough of them, you can trick them to Mumbo. It's like a shaman whose house I just jumped into and got the puzzle piece. And he gives you, or he'll like turn you into stuff. In this world we turn into an ant, which will do. That little orange guy up there is called a Jinjo. There are 5 of them per level. And if you get all 5, you get a Jigsaw. So that's one that's constant. Jigsaw in every level just for getting all the Jinjos. Later on, they actually get pretty annoying sometimes, especially like Click Clock Wood. Finding Jinjos is really annoying. But that's okay. Oop. Oh yeah, so the Talon Trot is this guy. Now we're twice as fast, and it doesn't matter anymore. So we can run down big slopes that would have caused us to slide around earlier. Nice this way. See, and he'll say that, but you don't want to actually leave until you finish it because then you have to start. But the note doors are basically the progressive blocks in this game. You require certain amounts of notes to open, and you can only get the notes in the worlds. So it's making sure that you can't like, skip ahead and beat the game really fast. I mean, aside from also the jigsaws that would prevent you from that, this is just a double assurance, I guess. Now I have to remember where the beat buster is. This guy can catch you if you're challenge running. I'm gonna do Blinker's Cavern first, just because I'm gonna just go in order. I'm surprised you can't make that jump. So there are 100 notes in each level. I mean, and just like the rest of the collectibles, they're no issue to get down, and it just gets maybe not harder, but more obnoxious to collect them as the levels progress. Launch up here. Yeah, I know there's the honeycomb piece there. So down this mountain, see if I can clear it. Nope, nope. Not quite. We'll get it. Yeah, there is that honeycomb piece, and even that slope is like too steep for Kazooie. So you can either make that jump, which I couldn't, or you cross it and do it the right way. Which is just kind of jump off and glide down. Well, unless the beat buster was over here too. Maybe that's why I'm psyching myself out. No, it isn't. The camera also sometimes likes to be obnoxious, like you just saw. At the very least, we can ultimate that explore. Whoops, forgot he attacks back. More of a spray and pray situation. Just kind of hit him, or I don't know. You take some hits, you just trade blows. It'll make the same noise that the camel makes later. Which, you know, he's a gorilla, it's a camel. I'll point it out when it happens. Alright, so... And this level may seem really small, but all of the other ones are a lot bigger. And so, this, I mean, just as the tutorial level, I guess they wanted to keep the size small so that it wasn't too confusing. That would be my guess, at least. And here is the Beak Buster, in which Kazooie's beak becomes like a drill, for lack of a better term. Oh yeah, also bottles will heal you if it's the first time you spoke to him on that level. So for those of you counting, that was all 3. Now we can crack stuff open. This one should have eggs. One of them has the green Jinjo, and then one of them has the birds. It's just that guy. There's Jinjo. Also coming Jiggy. That purple guy's just dancing there. Oh. Just gonna throw throw off his groove real quick. Extra life. That was it. Oh. No problems, guys. Just roll into things and get rid of your problems just like that. If you spit eggs at this guy, it gets faster and harder. This one you just mess up for this guy. Snag this. And away we go into Mumbo's little hut here. Yeah, he gives his monologue. So we only have 3 Mumbo tokens, we need 5. I believe all 5 are on this level, so I hope I don't have to leave and come back, but I guess we'll find out. No? Okay. Well, I hope there are 2 more in this level. I thought there were. Oh, I know there's one actually in this one. Yeah, there's one in the termite shack, or whatever they want to call it. But I'm not sure about the second one that I'll need. So we need Mumbo's ability to turn into an ant to get up there. No, and the other one's back here. I thought there were 5. Oh yeah, it's behind like this. Alright, I'll give a quick shout out to Banjo Gaming for reminding me of the location of those. Nope, I was looking at my laptop and walked right into that. Equally acceptable, I don't actually care. Alright, so you stand on his little... I don't know what to call that. Kind of... It's the glowing skull on the floor. You know, as one does, you step on it. Give him money, I'll mess with you. Suddenly it's weird. Let's see, the other things in this game that you turn into are the crocodile and a pumpkin and a walrus. So yeah, that's what we're to. And then a bumblebee, I guess, in the last one. I like the walrus the best because that level has the best voice lines. So see, now we can somehow surmount this wall with no problem. I guess ants have like chameleon legs. Last few notes. And we come out up here. Oh, you know, that's fine. Oh, I fell all the way down. Look at me go. Around him this time. There we go. Somehow I messed that up. That's fine. Yeah, so they just taunt you when you're like magically enhanced. There's an extra life, just don't fall because it's a pain to put that up. And that's our last jigsaw. So you also don't take fall damage when you're like an animal. And with that, I believe we have concluded number 1. Oh, there is one more honeycomb. And I don't remember where that is. I really don't remember where the second honeycomb is. That's okay. We'll go. And I'm still an ant. Just not paying attention again. I'm gonna jump up here. I don't remember where the honeycomb is. So, I was trying to say before I got distracted, you can either come back to Mumbo's hut and turn back, or you leave. Snag this. You hit B again. Oh, that's right. Again, they remind me where things are. So, yeah. So the honeycomb is actually there. I think I can still reach it. Oh, okay. I need to leave and okay. Real quick, we're gonna go grab the witch switch. Nice. Wasn't watching again. So this opens up something like in the overworld that you go get. And so this is a good time, I guess, to go back and become an ant again. Because we can't climb that slope without being an ant. So there was probably a more efficient way to deal with that, but you know, it's yeah, I know, I'm gonna be an ant again. But I had to beat Banjo to hit the switch, so it's not like I wasted time. Oh yeah, and once you pay for it once, it doesn't cost tokens anymore. So that's good, because they would have had to add a lot more if they charged you every time. That also would have required them to make it so that you could like potentially run out of tokens. So that's not. I guess that would make sense for them to do. Yeah, so this is the X-Pad. So now every note that I collected and Jinjo and stuff is reset. The only thing that stays is your note score. Oh yeah, so as he's saying here. So I'm climbing this silly little mountain here, snag that, and back in. See, so there's the Jinjo, there's the notes. And if I were to go any farther really than the creature that unlocked this world, you are no longer an ant. Like, he says that when magic is losing power, and then you take another few steps to turn back. Didn't realize how tired I was until I started streaming. What a coincidence. Okay, so you come back out of this. I'm not sure why that didn't count. Can I leave too? Oh, not sure how that one did. Oh. Up on this guy. There we go. That, I believe, is it. Yep, okay. 19.5 minutes. I've done better. When I don't forget where things are. So there's some fall damage in action. The fall damage does grow, it's not always just one health bar. So don't, like, just leap off of things randomly, because you will die, especially in levels that have really high places, like Treasure Trove Double, where we're going next. So now we can climb this. Here's the first note door, which is 50. Luckily I got 100, so no worries there. Here's the whole rundown about how note doors work. Yeah, and ideally I'm going to like 100% each level before I move on to the next one. Unless I die, because then I usually get too mad to recollect everything. Because I don't want to do it again. But, I mean, it's coming. Oh, excuse me. So that doesn't take me either. As you see, I still have 100. So now we're getting into the real castle. Another base of hers. And so here we need 2 pieces. Luckily, I collected all of them. And so we have a lot. And yeah, I've never actually used this because I just take the world in order. If you hit down on the C, it takes away a piece you put on. So that, I don't know, I guess if you wanted to skip a level and move to another one, you didn't have enough pieces, you could take the other picture. But I always just go in order because I don't. Open book bag. So there's Treasure Trove Cove. Opening and let's see, what else is here? I'm gonna end it before we start Treasure Trove. I'll probably do one level first. But there's this guy who's really useful later. Yeah, so basically once I find the other one that's that like magenta color, I jump in top and like switch between them. That's just a shortcut. But I don't think there was a way around it. I can't hit that until the end, because, or not the end, near the end, because that's the shortcut. So up here. Or wait, this one. Yeah. Should be these. Yeah, another jump. Yeah. There's another one. It's a different color though. That one's like red instead of magenta. And if I remember right, there's actually an extra life. You have to make the jump first. There's an extra life here or something. Oh, no, lemons. So, yeah, the good portion of this game is also dealing with the overworld and like navigating around it and opening the paintings for the actual levels. So it's good to know your way around, and it can become enemies like this and this guy. It raises those in. Come over here, smack again, raise them on the side. And later on, this door will actually become the entrance to Planker's Cabin, which is the 3rd level. But now we can come out. There's the little slime goodies, I think. No, never mind. This is Gruntilda's sister. She'll tell you facts about Renton that you, like, as if you were a first-time player, you wouldn't know what to do with any of them. But when you get to the end, there was a quiz as part of the game, and there are questions about Renton's personal life that you would receive from Renton. Smack that. That opens. And we just go for a swing. There's also a red feather, though I can't fly yet. That comes from level 2. We're just going to come and unlock level 4 while we're here. It's annoying to swim underneath. More eggs. There's never really this shortage on eggs. You see? So I'm going to make them put them all in one. Oh, there it is. Just press Z. So you hit Z and water. It looks like it lags whenever it switches C's. Just a couple of things. That's okay. So, I mean, technically you can do level 4 before level 3, but, and maybe I will because Clanker's Cavern's my least favorite. It's not bad, there's just too much swimming for me, and it gets annoying. Although, maybe I need the golden feather to 100% level or something, I don't remember. I'll probably just go over and let's get all that stuff. Oh no, I need the golden. You know, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out next time. We're level 3. And I believe this is 175. 180. So, it kind of forces you to do... Oh no, I guess I can't do level 4 first because then I'll... Go ahead and ignore me. That's cool. Just cavern. Go with level 2 first. Okay. So, just give a quick sneak peek here. Peek around the corner. There's the entrance. There's also crab, I think. Well, not yet. I guess I have to enter level first, but there's later a crab that went down. If there's also this Joker, just run him down. You don't need him. Later on, you hit a witch switch, and this cannon here fires Jigsaw onto this guy. And so with that, we will catch you next time on the stream, and we'll take on Treasure Trove Cove level. So I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.